Hi, this is David Ruben from Ruben Law Firm. So on October 1st of 2023, after many, many years, the no-fault divorce went into effect in the state of Maryland. And one of our grounds for divorce now, in addition to a 6-month separation or mutual consent, is what we call irreconcilable differences. So now it's been about a year, and our firm has a lot of experience handling these divorces with irreconcilable differences. So how has it worked? How has it made a change? Has it been a good thing or has it been a bad thing? It's really fascinating what's happened. Because of the law change, there are so many couples that are still living together that still file for divorce even while they're living together. Before irreconcilable differences, that was not possible unless you could prove absolute adultery or some kind of serious domestic violence. That was very difficult to prove. Now, many people call, they're in the same home, they want a divorce, but their spouse doesn't want a divorce. What do? And usually it's the financially dependent spouse, usually the woman, but not always, who is in a situation where she doesn't make enough money to leave. She wants her husband to leave. He's refusing to leave. And again, this is general. There are all different kinds of situations, but this happens all the time. And previously, before irreconcilable differences, that person could never leave, and they were stuck. And we said, well, you have to be separated before you file for divorce. And they said, well, I don't have the money to leave. I don't know what to do. And we said, there's nothing you can do. Now, people are filing for divorce while they're still living together. The downside is that it's kind of strange to have a divorce proceeding going on while you're still living in the same home. It has to be very tense, very nerve-wracking for both parties. There's court papers coming in the mail to both of them. The kids have to know what's going on with it. But the upside is that it allows the situation to progress. It allows the dependent spouse, it allows the financially inferior spouse to file something with the court and force this case through the court. What happens when you file with the court? You get what's called scheduling conference. The other person's required to hire an attorney or required to respond. And the court is going to require mediation. And I would say in about 80% of these cases where people were just not communicating, one of the spouses had no way to file with the court, no relief at all. Once they get the thing filed, everybody starts talking because they know it's real. It's a wake-up call. They get into the court process and they resolve it. And then perhaps they live together for another year and then sell their house. Perhaps one of them decides to move out. Perhaps they reconcile. I don't know. It's all different situations. But irreconcilable differences, this new law in Maryland, allows people access to the court system that they didn't have before, and it allows them to pursue what ultimately is probably best for them and is definitely best for their children. If you have any questions about grounds for divorce, irreconcilable differences, filing for divorce in Maryland, anything at all, give us a call. Thank you.